The Rock Metal Podcast, episode 487 with Sonic X.
Sonic X.
Someone's watching, someone's listening, someone's making sure.
He's adorable. He's adorable.
Thank you. All right, Rock Metal Nation, what is up? This is John from the Rock Metal Podcast. That sample you just heard was Leave Me Alone by Sonic X. So I've got on the show with me right now. I've got a new EP in the works, and right now I'm being joined by, not confusingly at all, Joseph and Joey. Share some stories about the music, share more info about what Sonic X has got going on. So, boys, welcome to the show.
Thank you, John. Thank you. How are you, buddy?
I am doing absolutely fantastic, thank you. Let's go listen back to that track, Leave Me Alone.
Leave me alone.
Someone's listening, someone's making sure that I'm never free. I will think I'm something, but I'm nothing in the wretched world of reality. When I'm driving, when I'm walking, the eye in the sky's gotta be on me. A bunch of numbers, a bunch of letters, somewhere in the sky, someone's watching me. I don't even know my thoughts when locks and codes one needed at every door. And life, my only life, belongs to me. When only me, why don't bother you? Don't bother me. Leave me alone. Why don't wanna talk? Now leave me alone. Reach in my pocket, pull out my money. I just can't believe that half belongs to you. Where am I freedom? I don't believe you. I turn a corner with you, holding up the stop sign. Stare me in the eyes and lie to me. I'm dead with nothing. Now that's reality. And life, my only life, belongs to me. When only me, why don't bother you? Don't bother me. Leave me alone. Why don't wanna talk? Now leave me alone. When life, my only life, belongs to me. When only me, why don't bother you? Don't bother me. Leave me alone. Why don't wanna talk? Now leave me
Beautiful. All right, we'll come back from Leave Me Alone, which is the latest single to come from Sonic X and a killer track. Now, I'm curious, what in the world is this track about? I'm getting some angst. I'm getting some anger. The title of the song says Leave Me Alone.
Yeah, we won't leave you alone, Joan.
Okay, well, basically, nowadays, the way we live our lives, everywhere you go, you'll see a camera somewhere up in the sky, You're on the highway. You see cameras on the poles. You see cameras everywhere. You got Google cameras, locks and codes, and everything. So basically, is like we're being watched. And sometimes, man, just let me live my life and leave me alone.
Yeah.
Stop watching me.
Yeah.
That's what the song's about.
Yeah, basically being monitored 24/7,
Yeah.
right? So
Just let us live our lives. Let us be human. And that's when I wrote the lyrics. I mean, well, whatever. That's the song. Basically, it's just let me live my life.
Yeah. Very cool. The interesting thing, oddly enough, I don't know why I got this vibe, but I got almost a vibe like it was about a relationship breakup that just wasn't going very well.
Oh, that's interesting, actually.
It's funny, and I'll be honest. Every time I write lyrics for a song, I accidentally go there all the time. So it's like I write in a way that you can make the story anything you want it to be. But I do have a sense of what the song is about. But I was told that by a good friend of mine. And she said that every time I read your lyrics, I can make it anything I want it to be about. I go, great. Then I'm doing my job.
Yeah. That's a good thing about music, right? And music's subjective. So whatever you interpret it to be is what it is, right?
Now, for Rock Edition who dug the track Leave Me Alone and would like to follow along with those lyrics or potentially even make your own story along with those lyrics, can do so by going to today's show notes at www.therockmetalpodcast.ca, where the boys have made a lyric video available. All right, let's go listen to the next track, Pray. Rock Metal Nation? It's John from the Rock Metal Podcast with some great news. We're now on Patreon. For $1 a month, you can help grow the Rock Metal Podcast directly. Head over to patreon.com/the Rock Metal Podcast for more information. That's patreon.com/the Rock Metal Podcast for more information. All right, come back from Pray now, Rock Metal Nation. This actually is a single from the previous EP, Fall from Grace. But format of the show, 2 tracks. Also wanted to make sure that Rock Metal Nation could hear another track that came from Sonic X in lieu of or in anticipation of the new EP that's going to be coming. Now, something you guys mentioned actually about this track that was really cool was that it received regular rotation on SiriusXM's Octane station, so that's super cool.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. It got picked up. It was supposed to be like for one spin only, and then I guess they liked it so much and they were getting requests for it. So it was on like 4 times a day for like a couple of months. So that was pretty cool to hear that and get that exposure. And we got a lot of attention. And, you know, the band kind of grew a little bit after that kind of airplay. So it was really something unexpected, but really cool to get as an independent band. So hopefully we're looking for some similar, you know, attention or, you know, opportunities in the future with some of the new stuff we're doing.
Yeah, I get it. Hopefully, pray, huh?
Yeah,
hopefully, pray.
There you go. See, we prayed and it happened. So now,
exactly.
Now we're asking people to leave us alone. So I don't know how that's going to work out.
I know.
They'll fly around
hot and then cold.
Get it back.
Cool. All right. Now, something you guys had mentioned was we should be expecting a new EP. Now, I guess the big honking question for Rock Metal Nation who dug the 2 tracks, Leave Me Alone and Pray, is... are these 2 tracks indicative of what we should expect?
More on the Leave Me Alone side, I would say. So the next thing, like kind of following that kind of a formula where we're writing more towards like what Leave Me Alone sounds like. It's a little bit different than the stuff on Fall from Grace, but still kind of heavy and hard rock, but just a little bit different because Joey's doing a lot more of the writing now, and he's just got a little bit of a different style than what we were writing before. So I think if you're going to look for kind of where we're trending towards, it'd be more on the Leave Me Alone side than the Pray side, I would say.
Cool. Now, the next logical question on Rock Metal Nation's mind is, where should we go to on the World Wide Web to stay in touch with everything Sonic X?
We have multiple platforms. We have, and I can send you links. I don't know if you put links up on your podcast site, but Facebook is a primary one, Instagram, we have SoundCloud, Twitter. We have all those platforms. You can keep in touch with us anyway that way. We always post up-to-date information on all those different platforms, videos or clips, and you know, just anything to do with the band and our progress and what's coming up next. It'll all be on all those platforms.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. All right, well, boys, unless there's anything else you wanted to throw out there, I just wanted to thank you for coming on to the Rock Metal Podcast and sharing Sonic X with Rock Metal Nation.
That's great. Thank you, John. We appreciate your support, and we look forward to hearing from you again. And look forward to some more new Sonic coming up pretty soon.
Yeah, thank you for having us on. We really appreciate this.
All right, Rock Metal Nation. Hopefully you just found your new favorite band in Sonic X. Big thanks again to them for coming on and sharing their music with us. Make sure to head over to www.therockmetalpodcast.ca to get all the information on the show you just heard today. And until then, rock on, Rock Metal Nation.
Rock on, Rock Metal Nation.